some calls and talk some news. We're also gonna talk about Roman Reigns, smoking drugs and he's on the juice. JD from New York and Joe Cronin are gonna blow your fucking minds right here on Out of Nowhere.
You're listening to Out of Nowhere. You're listening to the Out of Nowhere Wrestling Podcast, brought to you by WrestleCrate, WrestleCrate.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? No, I said, are you ready? Then, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching round the world on television. Fighting! In the left corner, JD from New York! Fighting in the right corner, Joe Cronin! And this is Out of Nowhere! Okay, I have no idea what the hell that was. I don't know what that was. I didn't plan on doing that. I have no idea why the fuck I did that. I don't even know what that was. That was nothing close to what... I just mixed two different buffers together. I don't know what that was. I just lost my mind.
So what you're telling me is you're a Michael Buffer.
I'm like a blower. I don't know what that... I had no idea what that was. You know, I'd rather just go back to telling the story about us banging naked women, drinking Bai drinks.
Drinking Bai sparkling antioxidant infusion, pouring it all over our bodies.
I told... I can't stop thinking about it. I'm going to tell everybody right now, JD. This is a wrestling show. We're going to talk about wrestling. But, you know, before we went on the air, and I really should have recorded this because it was great, you know, me and JD were talking about the Bai drinks. I said, you know, a little while ago, you know, I was drinking the drink, and somebody was like, Joe, that's the same drink that JD drinks. And I was like, really? What the fuck? This Bai drink? And, you know, it's like white, and it looks kind of weird. And you know, and then he's like, yeah, a couple of fags, right? You know, a couple of fags. I was like, yeah. So I was like, me and JD could go out to the bar and have a couple Bai drinks together, and it'd be a great commercial. You know what I mean? Couple, you know, just drinking a Bai drink, me and JD. All of a sudden, from across the bar, you know, these two guys go, hey Bob, look at those guys drinking those Bai drinks. What a couple of fags! And then me and JD just look over and go, did they just call us fags? And Jay's like, yeah, they just called us fags. And then we just look at each other, and then it would blur out into a dreamland, and it would be like me and JD banging all these naked women, and we'd be pouring the Bai all over the naked women, and then we'd be drinking it and pouring it all over them while we're banging them, and then we'd just look at each other, we'd hold up the glasses, and we'd cheers them together and go, to fags. And we just drink them. It'd be a great commercial. Whoever wants to do that commercial, Gatorade, I don't know, you could turn it into whatever beer. If a beer company wants to do it, let's go. That will sell the shit out of it. Unbelievable. We might get fucking in trouble with the LBGT, LBNYZ, WXY. But fuck it. Fuck it. The drink's for them, too. It's for everybody. It's for gays. It's for straights. It's for everybody. Everybody can drink the drink and bang women. I don't think my wife will like that too much, but it's just a commercial. It's not real. She can be on the set, you know. I'll wear like a duct tape over my privates. It'll be great. What? Well, I mean, we'll make sure that there's no touching. What?
Will that hurt?
Yeah, but they'll make sure I don't touch anybody.
Or you could just have Leah walk into the fucking dream sequence, and then that'll burst the fucking bubble, and then we'll be sitting right back in the bar. The guys will still be calling us faggots.
No, because we are not. We're going to be partying. We have to sell this thing because we're like partying. And then the girl's like, hey, guys, will you put that buy can in my ass? And we just look at each other again and smile, and then it goes off. It's like, yeah, those guys are the shit. I want to be like those guys. This is crazy. Anyway, let's get back to wrestling. So the Cruiserweight World Championship, or whatever the hell it's called, CWC tonight, continues. It was okay tonight. It wasn't as good as...
Yeah, I didn't even bother doing a review. It was NXT was nothing but a fucking recap show. It was good to see
Ty Dillinger.
Yeah, it was good to see Ty Dillinger.
I knew
that guy is so fucking great, dude. I don't know why he's not on SmackDown or why they're not utilizing him in NXT. That guy is a legit fucking superstar.
I love him.
That gimmick is so fucking simple and everybody goes crazy for it.
Yeah, did you see his elegance at the end of the match? He did something where he was like, he did that thing where he looks down and then he holds the side. It was almost very, very feminine. And then he just goes bam, and then it's like, it's
unbelievable. He could easily be Intercontinental Champion on SmackDown.
Oh, well, yeah, if they ever put the belt on SmackDown, right? Right, Daniel? How about that? Let's go right into that. The MIZ, dude. I don't care. Let me tell you how brilliant this is. This is brilliant for one reason. I'll tell you. Never mind what you think about what it was. The idea that in the comment section down below, I see people with brains. I mean, people I know that are legit hardcore wrestling fans fighting with each other about if it's real or fake.
The only thing that made me think that it was a legit shoot was the fact that Renee Young honestly didn't know what the fuck was going on. And the fact that Daniel Bryan said Renee Young's reaction kind of made me like wonder what the fuck's going on here. But Daniel Bryan saying that one line, he's like, "Well, if they fucking let me come back, I would."
That was great. Yeah,
that was
I'm
like, holy shit, what the fuck's going on here? But the Miz himself, you know, that I don't give a fuck who was in that role. That needs to happen more often.
Right.
That entire no script, just fucking letting it all hang out. That shit needs to happen more often. That, like LeBar said it, that shit is going to make you watch Talking Smack from now on.
Yeah.
That pretty much sold the post show.
They did the same thing with Cesaro, though. You know what I mean? And then Renee Young had to chime in the same way, like, okay. And then remember Booker T had to say, like, no backstage politics. They did this already. They did this with Renee Young on the back set with Cesaro. Did you see that?
Hey, guys.
Oh.
Did you see Monday Night War was great, especially when Roman Reigns went crazy and pulled out his penis.
Oh my God.
Roman Reigns' penis. My name is Squire Fat.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
Did they melt KANE down and make him into the Universal title? I saw Sean's view today at his job. He is a sausage bender.
Yeah, he probably is. Thank you, 2016 erection.
Wait a minute. He says he's seen Sean's view today at his job. What the fuck's his job?
He said he's a sausage vendor.
Oh, yeah?
Well, Sean's view is
What
dead.
does he do in the winter?
Well, according to me, Sean's view is dead because he private
He
DM.
uploaded fucking, like, I don't know, 6 videos the other day.
He didn't upload anything for 2 weeks, so I reached out to him on Facebook, and he told me that he wasn't him, that Sean had passed away from killing himself 2 weeks before. So he was a family member that was there to delete the Facebook and everything.
Oh,
and I was like...
Then who uploaded the videos then?
Well, but this was before he uploaded. Remember, he didn't upload for 2 weeks.
Oh.
He didn't upload a video for 2 weeks. So I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, maybe he got his internet back.
Well, but then I kept saying, dude, are you serious? Like, show me the obituary. I'm like, this is terrible, and I'm thinking something's wrong. And then he didn't answer me, and then he deleted. They were like, well, I don't know why you think this is a game, you know, when he's passed away, this is sick. I'm deleting the Facebook anyway. But then, like, the next day, he uploaded the SummerSlam video, and I was like, I thought maybe, like, it was going to lead to him working everybody, that he was dead. But all he was doing was fucking with me. The cunt. So fuck you, Sean. I'm fucking worried about him, and he's like, he's dead. Motherfucker. He's gonna kill himself one day, and we're gonna think he's a joke. Well,
he might actually get deleted in real life.
You have been deleted. You do not make the circumference, the sufficed income.
Dude, how over is Matt Hardy, dude? Fucking Monday Night Raw, fucking chanting delete.
Delete on Raw, yeah.
And delete on SummerSlam for the fucking belt.
There's gonna be more. There's gonna be more of that, dude. What the fuck, dude? I'm sorry. Listen, I don't care. People are like, oh, you sucking up to Road Dogg. I'm not sucking up to anybody. These guys want to block me and shit. I mean, Mick Foley blocked me, but you know what it's like to have someone you look up to big time just like follow you on Twitter, but then
what are you talking about? I looked up to JBO for fucking decades. He blocked me on Twitter.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, he blocks everyone though. You know, like Foley doesn't block.
All I
everyone.
said was get off my TV, and he blocked me.
JBL blocked me, and I didn't care that much. Mick Foley blocking me was kind of like, oh, this sucks. Well, the worst thing is he believes I said something I didn't. I basically was talking about his show, and I said it seems a little scripted and everything. But what happened was then people started writing like, oh, but his kids aren't real and shit like that. So then I made a tweet that was like wicked sarcastic. Because people were saying that his kids weren't really his kids, that they were hired actors, and I was like, no, these are his kids. Like they. Did you
know his youngest boy has a YouTube channel?
Yeah, he talks to me all the time.
I didn't know this, dude. I swear to God, I listened to the new Metallica single. They released a video on their YouTube channel, and I commented, and my comment coincidentally ended up being the top comment in the comment section. And Mick Foley's son is fucking replying back to me. He's like, JD listens to Metallica. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
It's Mickey,
He's like, this is Mick Foley's son. And I'm like, Mick Foley's son listens to Metallica and knows JD? He's like, of course I know who you are. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here?
No, his son is awesome. He's into all the wrestling stuff. He's got his own YouTube. He's great. You know, Tommy NC 2010 interviewed him. He's come on. He's talked with me before. He's a great kid.
Wow, I thought it was a troll.
No, his kids. It's for real. But unfortunately, his dad blocked me. but what the thing was I tweeted like I was a fan. Like I was like, well, I'm not gonna watch Holy Foley because they're all fake people and they're robots or something. And like his kids aren't real and he's not real. I'm not even sure if Foley's real or something like that. And what happened was Mick said he was going to block me because he couldn't deal with all the tweets he was getting from everybody. He's like, I can't have that on my Twitter. So unfortunately, I have to block you. But like, I just wanted to let you know that nothing personal. You're a great guy. I just have to do it. And I was like, well, that kind of sucks. But then I continued to read the bottom. And he goes, actually, since I just saw your tweet about my show, I'm happy I'm blocking you. And you know 1/3 of what you think you do. And you're really a negative person. But I couldn't write back to him because he blocked me. So I couldn't say, no, Mick, that I was being sarcastic about the people that said your kids were fake. So he thinks I'm saying his kids are fake.
Dude, if this was the Mick Foley back when the fucking Divas Revolution was happening and the women were getting fucking 30-second matches on Raw, when Brian was fucking getting fucked over left and right, Mick Foley wouldn't have blocked it because he was very vocal. He was more vocal about everything on TV than anybody.
Yeah, he was going crazy. He was like our hero.
On his Facebook page. Now, all of a sudden, he's got a fucking reality show, and he's the GM of Monday Night Raw, and that he's got a job every Monday. It's a different story. And, I can see his point of view. I could see why he's doing that, but
yeah,
it's...
Well, that's why I respected because he
political bullshit.
Well, that's why I respect him so much because he took the time out to send me a message to say, listen, this isn't personal. It's just like I can't have this on my Twitter right now. I'm on WWE, and all this stuff. So that's why this is happening. So I get that. I could understand that. But the problem is then he turned sour on me on the bottom because he thought I tweeted something. He didn't understand what my tweet was. He misunderstood it. If I had been able to say, no, Mick, this is what this means, he would have been like, oh, I get it now. Oh, well, but I still got to block you, but cool. And I would have been fine. But there's weirdness now. So, like, that's bizarre. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. It's just fucking Twitter. It doesn't matter in the end. I told fucking Road Dogg.
Well, listen, Kevin Owens unblocked you, right?
Yeah, he did.
So, Mick Foley, I think Mick Foley will unblock you.
Well, the reason Kevin Owens did, this is, unfortunately, I'm not supposed to say this, but, the real reason why Kevin Owens unblocked me is because I sucked his dick.
Oh my God. Must have been good then.
No, just kidding. No, okay. I'm kidding. Anyway, no. But no, seriously, his kids are adorable. I should put my kids on my Twitter, so it's like we're a family too. But no, so NXT was just basically, it was fucking whatever. It was cool to see Ty, and that was it. The Cruiserweight thing was okay. Oh, look out, here we go.
Eva Marie sucks cock! Eva Marie sucks cock!
Sucks cock.
Eva Marie
Sucks cock. Sucks cock.
JD, thank you for making the Get Eva Marie off my TV shirt. Maybe we need a shirt to get rid of the belt.
Yeah, right. Get off my TV
That belt
belt.
that might be the first time a belt ever fucking appears on Get Off My TV.
How about the tirade that Foley went on about the fucking Brooklyn crowd? How disappointed, and Seth Rollins. How petty are these fucking people right now? You know, to be honest, listen, I love Mick Foley, and you know I love Seth Rollins, but how petty are these performers right now when they're just like, oh, let's attack the fans because blah, blah, blah. Maybe you made a lazy piece of shit. And by the way, was Seth Rollins the one deciding what the title looked like? Was Mick Foley the one deciding what the title looked like? I doubt it.
Maybe they should have fucking not unveiled the championship until after the fucking match if that's the way people were going to react. They knew people were going to fucking overreact to that title.
Right.
Seriously.
I mean, listen, there's no arguing around this. You're lazy motherfuckers. And that's all there is to it. You put the same W on every goddamn belt. I mean the tag team titles are different.
The one thing I don't understand, dude, is the fact that before the brand split happened, they wanted distinct brands. They wanted total separation from both brands. They wanted SmackDown to be their own entity and Raw to be their own entity. Why are they going to make the same looking fucking titles span across both brands? I want to be under the impression that, you know what? I'm watching the WWE, but I'm watching two legit separate fucking brands compete against one another.
Right.
I don't want them to have the same fucking titles.
Yeah, exactly. That looks like stupid. I mean, we worried about this. Remember, we were like, right from the beginning, we're like, oh, red title on Raw, blue title on SmackDown. That would be dumb. It's the fact that they look the same. It makes no sense. There should be some sort of separation there. And unfortunately, there is none, and it's laziness. And the women's belts, I mean, you got 4 belts that looked almost the same.
I mentioned this on my SummerSlam review. The one title that looks like, that's pretty much stood the test of time was the Intercontinental Championship. Look at all these years. It's the same fucking design, and it still looks great in 2016.
Right.
So I don't know why they wouldn't bring back older-looking titles and just modernize them. That that big gaudy shit that they got going on now.
Yeah.
I don't know who has an infatuation with that design. That shit's fucking terrible looking.
JD and Joe, let's assume Rollins wins. Who the fuck does fight at Clash of Champions? Zayn? That's JD loves your mom.
I wouldn't be too quick on that. I'm hearing rumors of. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm hearing rumors that WWE might actually punish Seth Rollins for injuring Finn Balor, and we might be looking at Roman Reigns as the new Universal Champion. Listen, I told LeBar before he went back to Pittsburgh, I'm going with Kevin Owens. There's a weird feeling in me that says Kevin Owens is going to do this.
It makes sense why they protected him with Enzo and everybody, but that was before the Balor injury, so because going back to that just fucking boggles my mind. Why in the Christ did you bring out the 2 hometown guys to get the crowd fired up, Enzo and Cass, and then have them fucking lose to Owens and Y2J? I thought that was one of the weirdest decisions, like, ever.
Well, I thought Enzo and Cass were going to win in Brooklyn, but
right.
Fuck us, I guess.
I can't get over that. I think that is the most goofiest booking. I have no idea why that happened. Explain that one to me, somebody. Like, there's no reason for that. If they had won, the crowd would have been blowing up. They would have been nuts. And going back, I watched the whole pay-per-view SummerSlam again. There were just way too many. Like, every match was he kicks out the finisher, he kicks out the finisher, and they kick out the finisher, and then they were like, oh god, I can't believe I didn't get him. It was like the same thing every match. I went back watching it a second time and was like, man, that really happened almost every match. It was just, see, we're getting the wrestling we need in these pay-per-views.
Yeah, but we're not getting storylines to actually make us care about what's happening in the ring.
Right. It's just like, let's put together a, like...
Why was Sami Zayn and fucking Kevin Owens so great? Because there was story behind that.
Well, and that's a simple story, too. I mean, we're not even talking... I was talking about, like, crazy stories. But, yeah, even just a simple story, there really isn't any of that either.
The only story that was built up on SummerSlam was Cena and Styles, and that barely had anything.
Yeah,
still a great match, though.
Well, you knew that just had to have that match. Yeah, they just have the match, guys. What else is I going to do here? Oh, fucking... Oh, there was a donation for something about a birthday, and I wanted to hit that up. They were talking about you calling him a goon. JD, please call me a goon. It's my birthday, please. And that was from Ahadal7, Ahadal. I don't know if it's Ahadal or if it's Ahadal7.
Ahadal7?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's how you say
Is it really his
name.
birthday? Maybe you should supply birth certificates
Well,
and driver's license.
are you going to block him because it's his birthday?
Yeah. I'll block you for your birthday.
Did you hear my rant on that the other day? Because I started my show like pissed
JD
off.
loves your mom's big tits. Donated $1.
What the
Did you
fuck?
get that one? Did you get that one?
Yes, JD loves your mom's big tits. Yes. He was the one who said he wanted to know who was going to fight Seth Rollins.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Hey, listen, guys. We may be looking at Reigns versus Rollins again. And we may be fucking bored to tears on Monday Night Raw. SmackDown's getting better, I'll say that.
Raw is going backwards and SmackDown is moving forwards. Dude, what do you think about that Miz thing? Because, like, SmackDown was good, and then after it ends, we get gold. Like, it was like this big fucking birthday cake of extra. What do you think about
As long as
The Miz?
this brings the Intercontinental title back to fucking storylines on television, I'm okay with it, because I'm hoping The Miz comes out next week and really proves Daniel Bryan wrong and doesn't wrestle like a pussy and starts fucking going crazy.
I hope maybe that will be. You know, he should have said he had his teeth broken by fucking AJ Styles. You know, you ever had your teeth broken, Daniel? Dude, I loved what Miz did. It was great. Like, I mean, it was a work, but it was a work. I think it was I believe it was a worked shoot, or you know what I mean. I believe it was. There's two different things that could have happened. Number one, they said we're gonna just get in a yelling match about whatever, and then they both just went at it, and maybe they both didn't know exactly what they were both gonna say. And that's always when it's the best, because then you start hearing things about each other, that maybe you didn't expect to hear from the other person. Like me and you should have a work shoot one day. It'd be great.
Yeah.
And then it's fun, and you use stuff against them. Or the other thing that's happened before is, Vince sends a guy onto the stage, go out there and start shit, and the other guys have no idea about it. He just goes, go out there and go off. Go tell everybody. And I will say that Renee Young's reaction was great. I believe she was acting just like she was when Cesaro came out there. And Cesaro said, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, don't do that here. This isn't the place for this. And then Booker T said, don't do any backstage politics out here. That whole thing was the same thing. And that's the third time, I think. So they've done this 3 times now where they've had a wrestler interrupt the post or pre-show and just go off. I mean, this was the most craziest time and the most unpredictable thing. Cesaro's was kind of like he was whining and shit, but Miz just fucking went off. So, do you think we're just going to see more of this? Or do you think this is a network thing to get all the fucking crazies like us?
I don't know why they're doing it, but I'm glad that they're doing it.
Yeah.
My brother said Cesaro and The Miz and all these things that are really pushing the boundaries of what's real and what's not real. If The Miz did that, he'd probably be fired today. He said, which is true.
Oh, if it was it was real?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
He'd be fucking suspended, fined, or something.
Of course he would be. I mean, you got Mick Foley worried about people tweeting him. What they're saying in the tweets, that he works for the company. I mean, Jesus Christ, if that was real, I mean, fucking The Miz has been there for 10 years. I think The Miz, I think he knows how to stay in the company, if you know what I mean. What do you want to do? What do you want to do next? What do you want to talk about?
We were talking about the CWC, right? Did you watch any of it?
I did watch the whole I got to watch that in NXT tonight, last 3
Dude,
weeks.
I'm going with TJ Perkins, man. That guy's fucking amazing.
For the whole thing?
I don't know. I'm hearing that Kota Ibushi didn't sign. Zack Sabre Jr. is not signing. And TJ Perkins is already confirmed for Monday Night Raw.
I'm convinced that like whoever wins it doesn't even need to be somebody who's already signed, but I thought Brian Kendrick was going to make it to the finals.
Well, he's fighting Kota Ibushi. So.
Well, yeah, that's what we picked, yeah. So I mean, Brian Kendrick, Ibushi in the last match. And if Ibushi isn't signing, then they're not going to let him win it, are they?
No. Kota Ibushi's fighting Kendrick in the in the quarterfinals.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, because
So Kendrick has to beat Ibushi to advance to the final four.
because I picked Kendrick to go up against Ibushi, in like that was it. Those two were gonna face off. That's who I picked. So fuck. That was who I picked when this thing started.
I'm glad Rich Swann won tonight.
Yeah, good for Swan. He doesn't need to be there though, because again, he's an NXT guy. You know, my opinion is like, I want to see someone who's really good that deserves it, who's like not already signed. You know what I mean? Make it there, but who knows? You know, you got Gargano. I don't fucking know. Oh no, Gargano's gone.
What did you think? Yeah, Gargano lost to Perkins,
which made sense because it was like, well, we don't need Gargano doesn't need to be in it. You know, he's going up to Raw and all that shit, or he's going up to NXT or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, they still got their. They're gonna go against the Revival again. They're gonna take their rematch.
What did you think of the fucking Paul Ellering's guys, the Goons?
I like those guys, dude. I think they're great.
I thought they were great too. I thought it was very interesting because I expect them to come out there and just start whooping people's asses, you know. But instead, they had like a match. I thought it was almost too much. I thought they should have been a little more dominating.
Now, TM61 got in enough offense, you know.
They got in a lot of offense. Like, it was, they kind of made them look bad a couple times, and then they came back and beat their ass. But I don't know. It was more believable, I guess. But I just thought these guys should come in and beat the shit out of these guys. Maybe you know, but it was at NXT, so it was different. I don't know. It wasn't. I didn't want like a fucking Strowman thing, but I mean, I wanted something. You know, I wanted them to be like beat up, like thrown into the pole, and the guy just turns around and looks at the guy, and then he clobbers him or something. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that we were gonna go that way. You can almost see Paul Ellering was like, you know, back in the day, these guys wouldn't have fucking done any moves on my guys. All right, what else you got?
What the fuck else happened tonight? That was pretty much it. What'd you think of Zack Sabre Jr. versus Drew Gulak?
It's pretty cool. I saw a lot of things. Sabre Jr. did a lot of things that he usually does.
I don't know, man. I'm still not sold on Sabre Jr. It's like me drinking a fucking new beer that's just high in alcohol content. You know, it's like me just kind of getting used to drinking black coffee without any fucking cream and sugar. It's like, you know, he's fucking talented and he's impressive, but he's just not fucking doing it for me right now.
He is. He needs like some extra little, like maybe a character, like more of a character or something. You know, maybe that would get me going. But yeah, you're right. I felt the same way. I kind of like was like, oh, Sabre Jr. I seen him. He didn't do a lot of different stuff. The match was just kind of like a, you know, compared to what some of the other guys are doing in this, you know, they're above that. I think Sabre Jr. would be great like on the main roster, like in WWE in general. I think he wrestles more of a traditional WWE style. I mean, he's got a little bit of flair to him, like, you know, his pins are crazy and stuff like that. But yeah, he fits more like a regular WWE wrestler. Like, he almost has like a Finn Balor type of setup, you know? Whereas a lot of these guys in the cruiserweights, they're doing like reverse stuff that is crazy. They're just innovating all over the place. And that's what I mean. Like, and I can say if I was in there, I wouldn't be innovating either. I'd probably be doing your basic type of shit too. You know, I would try to flip flam a little bit, but I mean, that's about it. If I was wrestling in there, you know, I like to do some nip ups and turnarounds and maybe like some fucking flips and moonsaults and stuff like that around and maybe some reversals and stuff. But I wouldn't be a very good cruiserweight, but I'm 5'10", so I can understand how he's a little bit taller, and he doesn't quite get on that level. And I think one of those guys should be the ones that wins it. But he's great. It's just that I think he'd be better in a regular sort of, you know, WWE type style or setting. Yeah, and he'll flourish better that way.
But he's not. He's going to finish up what he wants to do where he came from. He's not signing.
No, yeah. I mean, he's over at PWG or something in UK. Yeah. I forget where he is. Anyway, anything else, or we can move on to phone calls?
Yeah, we can move on.
339-226-6610. We'll open up the phone lines to everybody, and I mean, fucking everybody. Hey, what's going on? 706, you're on.
What the fuck?
Oh, they're creaming.
Hey, what's up, Joe Cronin?
Oh no, it's a guy. What's going on, man?
Okay, so I watched your video earlier today about the Mick Foley thing, man. That kind of bummed me out too, man. Like I get what you're coming from. So if I could share like a quick little story that happened to me, you know.
All right. Did you get raped?
Fun. Yeah. So I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, right? And we have Jacksonville airport, and I remember I was like 12 years old. You know, I was walking with my dad. We were picking up some family, and I remember fucking Conan was there. It was like Conan. I don't know. It was like a bunch of the WCW guys,
That's
right?
awesome. Arriba la raza.
Yeah, arriba la raza.
We were talking about white guys doing that one time on the show 3 years ago. We were talking about white guys saying that. They're like, Arriba la raza. It was just really funny. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Well, yes.
No, you're good. So anyways, I remember I went up to him because, you know, you could tell this guy was like fucking huge, you know. It was when Conan was huge, man. Not this, you know, not post like surgery Conan, you know, beating down Conan.
He was on my show. He was on my show 3 years ago. He was crazy.
Yeah, he was fucking huge, and I remember I knew the wrestlers back from WCW, and I went up to him. And I was like, hey, man, you know, I was like, you're Conan. You know, I was like starstruck. I was nervous. You know, I didn't know what the fuck to say.
Yeah.
I was like 12 years old. And I was like, hey,
Yeah.
man, you know, I love you, man. You know, can I get an autograph? And I remember he just fucking looked at me and he was like, no. And he walked away. I was so fucking crushed, you know.
Jesus Christ. Are you white?
No, I'm Mexican, actually.
Oh, okay. I was get away from me,
That's
gringo.
even worse.
I know that's really bad.
Championship.
Oh, that looks the same as. Oh, give me a freaking break.
There's
Who is that sound clip from?
that's Jaron reacting to the title. Hey, hey Joe, next time you're up doing commentary for Top Rope, maybe you and Sean's View can have grocery store brawl like Booker and Stone Cold. Also think Morrow would be amazing doing commentary for hardcore porn. Oh man, he inserts the rabbit. You're right, Big Slow. Thank you, Big Slow, for the donation. I will see if me and Sean's View could possibly do commentary or could possibly have a match in a grocery store. No, dude, that is surprising. You're right. I was gonna say. I mean, I'm just joking. Conan is like so like not. Conan will talk to anybody. Like apparently not you, but he'll talk to anybody. No, you know what it was?
Yeah, no,
he was probably having a bad day.
Yeah.
You know,
But, you know, I didn't know this. Now, if I run into like a celebrity or something at the airport, I know not to fucking approach him. You know, I get it now. I'm just saying I was 12 years old at that time. You know, and I mean it's over. I still like Conan. I was just, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, and it definitely wasn't personal. It's just a bad like.
No, definitely not. I get it. I just thought I'd share that. I don't know why.
No, I know how you feel. I got what you're saying. I mean, I'm not. I actually don't feel like this in this instance. I just feel like because Mick was great to me. He said a bunch of nice things, and he's been great to me for years on this show and things that he's done.
Yeah.
I'm just upset that he took something that after basically being nice to me, he took something I said the wrong way.
Right. Do you think he'll watch this somehow, or do you think it'll get through to him? Like,
I don't know.
Maybe
If everyone said no, because it's hard to explain what happened to him. You know, in a tweet.
You need to explain it. Like you need to.
Yes.
Explain it to him.
I that's why if I could have DM'd him back and said what happened, he would have been like, oh, I get it now. Okay, but there's no way in a Twitter like Joe Joe didn't mean it.
Now.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if all you guys right now tweet Mick Foley and say Joe is mocking fans in his tweet, he gave your show a good review. You know, maybe if you say something like that, he might figure it out. But I don't fucking know, dude. In the end,
who cares?
Shit happens, I
Hey,
guess.
one last thing, Cronin. Before I leave, I just want to leave with this.
Okay.
Roman Reigns, you're my man. Give me that Superman punch in my rectum. Give me that Superman.
Thank you. Thank you, 706, for serenading us with the Roman Reigns donation song of $14, by the way. Cheap pop. Hey, JD.
Yes, sir.
Sit on my face. Now, let's see what the caller number 2 has to offer. 502, you're on Out of Nowhere, episode 40.
Hey, Joe, how you doing? This is Julius from Louisville, Kentucky.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up? I was just wondering, do you think WWE is going to ever give us a more traditional-looking belt design than its, fucking championship ring belt?
Nope.
Design that they currently have?
It seems like they are taking the spiteful they're going the other way with things. They're doing the Joe Cronin, okay? They're not saying like, okay, you don't like it, let's change something. No, they're saying the fuck you. You don't like it? We're gonna jam it up your ass now. We'll see how much they want to jam it up our asses when the sales come out for the fucking belts. when the
Right,
when the pre-orders
right.
are.
I mean, I sort of feel like they're just insulting our intelligence because for years we've been asking for a more traditional looking belt, ring eagle, big gold belt, but yet they still give us this shit, and then they want to turn around and criticize us for not liking it.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. How I can understand how fans would have an opinion of stuff. What I don't understand is why the company that they've given you their opinion on it, and as a company you've decided to say, fuck you. You know, it boggles my mind because it just doesn't make any sense. It's like the fans are literally telling you what they think of it. You know, if they were smart, they would have released belt designs and had people vote on them. And that would have been smart. Or even if they sent out like certain emails to only private subscribers or something and had people vote on them, these things would have never won. And that's just
you got belt designs that people create on WWE 2K16. It looks way better than that piece of shit.
Yeah, this looks like something I created that was just...
I'm just waiting for fucking the Smackdown belt to be turned into blue.
Right, exactly. And you know what? The blue looks better. The Smackdown belts actually look nice. The red just is obnoxious at this point. They need to fix this. They need to fix this whole fucking thing. It's a goddamn mess.
I'm looking at the new Impact Championship, and I'm like, man, that damn thing looks better than the belt that WWE currently has.
Dude, you should see the JCS Championship on my channel. The JCS title in 2K16. The fucking the Joe Cronin Show belt looks better. Thank you for the call, man. I appreciate it. 818, what's up?
What's up, guys? How you doing tonight?
Hey, man, what's up?
Not much. I was wondering, is this rumor around that Nikki Bella could be like the next woman turning on SmackDown? Is that true? Because that'd be sucker. I really think Becky deserves more than Nikki Bella does, honestly.
Yeah, I mean Becky's got the shaft, but I could see them doing it with Nikki. JD, what do you think?
Well, I would give it to Becky, but I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Nikki because she's got the most experience and she has led a division before. You know, knowing WWE, I wouldn't be fucking shocked if they did that. You know? Yeah. Everything that we want out of WWE, they do the opposite. So just go into a pay-per-view or an angle or a storyline or a match, just thinking that way. You'll be less disappointed that way.
I mean, they have fucking, you know, they've given us some stuff. I mean, they really have. They've turned the corner, but it's like they're still tugging on some things, and it's weird. And maybe
if we all collectively fucking think hard enough, maybe Kevin Owens will win the championship next week. But just think going into it that it's going to be Roman Reigns.
I do want to give you guys some perspective. I have been, by the way, if you want to donate tonight, the donation link is on the box down below, and all the donations amounts are there, except for the new belt donation. It's $555, and the Eva Marie Sucks is $19.99. Wrestlers on my Facebook that I'm friends with, they all post stuff like, just watch and enjoy. Why you're such losers? And why they're all like in a band of brotherhood. They're like, why do people complain about this? Why do they even watch? Like that's what I hear all over my Facebook.
The fuck do they care? They have no control over what they're given on television. They're given something to do, and they have to do it. Otherwise, they're fucking fired. We don't have a problem with them. We have a problem with who's writing your fucking material.
Right. That's what I don't understand. Why are they so...
We hate everybody that's in the fucking ring and on TV. We just hate the way that fucking people are writing for you.
Yeah, if anything, we're helping them.
Look like fucking retards.
Right. We're trying to help them, and they're mad.
I tell you what needs to be done and what should be done, but fuck me.
Yeah.
Just get blocked on Twitter.
Well, they don't like it. Like it's bizarre. They're like, oh no, why do these people do this?
I don't know. You can watch any one of our reviews, Joe's reviews, my reviews, and when something's good, you'll know. You know.
Yeah.
Just listen to us talk about NXT. We love NXT.
Well, that's the other thing.
The Cruiserweight Classic. If something is great, we'll talk about it. If something sucks, expect to hear fucking it sucks.
Well, they talk about us always being negative, but the thing is, all I hear from them is negative stuff. It's almost like, what do you want? Everything to be positive?
I made the fucking mortal error thinking, you know, when Matt Hardy changed his fucking gimmick, this shit is fucking garbage. And then I watched, and you know what? I see so much positivity coming out of this. And then I turned my fucking negative tune into a positive tune.
Yeah, exactly. We were wrong. I mean, that's right away. I said the same thing. What the hell is this? But you know what? And I'm telling you, if they made fucking Dolph Ziggler Colonel Sanders, I'm not even joking, dude. Did you hear his accent as Colonel Sanders during that
Dude,
commercial?
the fucking skit with Colonel Sanders and the chicken was actually better than what happened in their actual match.
I'm telling you, dude. Imagine if they were like, there was someone in the ring talking shit, and all of a sudden the Colonel Sanders music hit, and he came out there talking like fucking Colonel Sanders. Dude, I would fucking love that. And then he just starts clucking outside the ring, and then he puts him in the crossface chicken wing, super kick him.
Just think of it this way: Dolph Ziggler. They went to Dolph Ziggler with this. You know what? We want to dress you up as the Colonel to fight the Miz, who's dressed up as a chicken. What do you think that says about WWE brass, about how they feel about Dolph Ziggler? Guy's a fucking joke.
But you know something?
And we know he's not.
But
He's probably one of the best fucking wrestlers on that entire roster.
But that's the thing, is he rocked it. I'm saying keep him in the fucking Colonel thing. I'm not joking. Keep him.
What is he gonna come out with, a bucket of fucking
Yes,
chicken nuggets every
bring
week?
him out with that fucking big pole thing that he carries, that cane.
What type of sauce does he have this week? Sweet
Dude,
and sour. Okay.
He looks badass as Colonel Sanders. Did you see him in the tank top with the white tank top? He's ripped. He fucked with the white wig. Dude, if they sent Dolph Ziggler out there as Colonel Sanders, I would cheer for him like crazy every time. Dolph Ziggler's character is confusing and all over the place. It's starting to remind me of Matt Hardy. The actual Matt Hardy. Like, I'm just kind of like, yeah, Matt Hardy's here. You know, like, oh, because Matt Hardy's a great wrestler, but you've seen everything from him. And he had no character besides he's Matt Hardy. Well, I've seen everything from Dolph, and he comes out as Dolph Ziggler. But Matt Hardy has enhanced himself so unbelievably. He's the best thing in wrestling. What if Dolph Ziggler came out as the goddamn Colonel Sanders? Like, I would be into that. I'm not even joking. I'd be into fucking, I'm telling you right now, into Colonel Sanders.
Finger looking good.
Yeah, and that's he kicks someone's ass. He goes, "It's finger licking good." And then he just fucking super kicks him. And WWE,
He could take a fucking page from DiBiase. Remember when DiBiase fucking used to stuff $100 bills down someone's throat? He could stuff fucking chicken legs down your throat.
No, even better, he puts the chicken in their mouth before he super kicks it in their face. I'm telling you, and the people would be chanting Colonel and chicken. Like, it would be, I'm telling you, if he became Colonel Sanders, started cutting promos on people with that accent, he would become one of the most over things in WWE, and I'm not even joking. I'm serious. People are craving weird characters like this now, and I'm not even joking. I'm not joking one bit. I'm 100% real. I said this to Road Dogg, and I think he thinks I'm joking. I'm not. 540, what's up?
What's up?
What is up? You want to talk about Outta Nowhere, episode 40?
What's up, man?
I want to talk
Princess
about,
from Staten Island.
The Princess of Staten Island. Sorry, bro. Go ahead.
Guys, like, what the fuck's going on?
Okay, so I just wanted to say, like, JD, I was, looking back at your videos, like your old ones. I was like, man,
Masturbating.
He should really start making these social media comments again, because they were really funny.
Oh, I know, man. I just need time, and I need to not feel tired.
Media comments. Dude, I agree with that. I agree with that caller.
If I had $1 for every time someone said, "Oh, JD, bring back Mario Kart, man," I'd have a fucking $1 million by now. I could fucking fly me and Joe to WrestleMania right now.
I'd love you to. I wish you were over my house right now. I'd beat the fuck out of you in Mario Kart. Actually, no, dude, just us fighting over Mario Kart would be amazing. And like whoever lost, we come up with stipulations. Like if you lose this time, like you have to go like dump fucking Budweiser all over your face. Like, and if you lose, you have to do this, and we just do that all night long. We come up with different challenges of when we lose, we have to do stuff. You have to stick a tack in your head. People wouldn't fucking turn that shit off. Turn that shit off? When I'm from, neighbors hear alarms, they just yell, "Turn that shit off." I'm sorry, that's a movie with Jay Leno and the fucking Asian guy from Karate Kid. If anybody out there knows what I'm talking about, give me the thumbs up in the chat. But most of you probably are under the age 30 and don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You remember that, JD, though? That movie? You know what I'm talking about?
What movie was it?
It was a movie with, like, Jay Leno and then the Asian guy from the Mr. Musaki. What the fuck's his name? Miyagi.
Miyagi,
yeah. Mr. Miyagi.
No, I don't know that movie.
Him and Jay Leno were in a buddy cop movie in the 80s. You got to go look it up. It's the fucking dumbest movie. But they're in a movie, and they break into this guy's house or something. I don't know. They're looking for the bad guy, and the alarm to the house goes off. You know, Jay Leno's like the badass cop, you know? And, or I guess he's supposed to be. I don't fucking know. And you know, Miyagi's clueless from fucking Japan. And the alarm goes off. And he's like, oh, maybe we should get out of here. Neighbors will hear the alarm and call police. And Jay Leno's like, no, dude. You know, in America, when people hear alarms, they just yell, turn that shit off. And then from like around the corner, you hear some hillbilly, hey, turn that shit off. It's the dumbest fucking joke, but it's in the movie and it's retarded, but I still remember it after all these years. I saw that movie maybe 5 times. Oh, it's
Didn't Jay Leno pin Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, about 11 years after that movie was made. Yeah, he pinned Hulk Hogan.
Jesus fucking Christ.
My God, dude, that was the weird. I remember because I wasn't a big WCW guy, but I always turned it on to see what was going down. And when and I was into basketball for a while, and I remember when that Dennis Rodman fucking shit was going down, I was like, what is going on? Like, they thought it was the greatest thing, and it was good for them to have the guys there, I guess. It worked out, I suppose, but, you know, if they didn't have Dennis Rodman and the celebrities, think about how much sooner WCW would have collapsed. Because I feel like that stuff kept everything going, you know?
I wasn't a fan of those guys, dude. I tuned in here and there just to see what was going on, because I always watched Monday Night Raw, and everybody the next day at school was like, "Oh my God, did you watch Nitro?" I'm like, "No, man, I watched Raw."
It was just like that was the same way for you then, because it was like my fucking fans. I mean, my friends were like, for some reason, they were like all WCW people more.
Yeah, all my friends were WCW.
Yeah. But I was waiting for years to have friends that were wrestling fans, and then when I got them, they were goddamn WCW fans. Weird. So yeah, same deal with me. And now they're not wrestling fans at all. They're the people that go like, "Oh, I remember back then with that, whatever."
Oh, you still watch that shit?
Yeah, you still watch that
fucking
shit,
lame.
fag. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly
Fag who
right.
drinks bye.
Most of the ones that I know, they all drank beer in middle school when we used to play WCW. So now they all
you're watching the Raw and you're drinking fucking bye drinks.
Well, now they don't got girlfriends anymore.
Faggot.
Yeah, fag. Hey, 718. What's up?
Oh, what's up? This is Joe?
It's Joe. You're live on Not Nowhere.
What?
You sound like fucking Markiplier, dude.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of fucking psyched right now. All right, so basically, my topic is straight up. I feel like tonight or last night, Smackdown was like the greatest shit, like for the last few weeks for some strange reason. Like I guess everybody was firing on all cylinders, and I feel like Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar with that shoot, with the work basically, got everybody fired up and have basically all the storylines all fired up and just shit ready to go. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. Yeah, no, I think they did a little bit. I mean, honestly, to me, I gotta be honest. Actually, I don't even agree with that. I feel like they could have had a dumb match at SummerSlam, and it could have ended with no controversy, and still it wouldn't have mattered because it just doesn't matter. SmackDown was just good. It didn't matter. But that did hype people a little bit. But I think what hyped me for Randy Orton was just the Bray Wyatt stuff. That was like, what are they gonna do with this? This is great.
Yeah. And another thing, what do you guys feel like is the probability of Matt Hardy actually coming to the WWE? That's my last question.
About who coming to the WWE?
Matt Hardy.
Oh, I don't know.
Broken Matt.
You know what? If he comes there at some point, I mean, I don't know if I'm assuming he's allowed. Is he allowed to use that gimmick? I don't know who owns that, to be honest.
I'm sure he owns all intellectual properties for that gimmick. He's got to.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Yeah,
not
dude.
Gonna lie. Well, we actually were personally at Monday Night Raw, as well as NXT. In both NXT and Monday Night Raw, everybody was like screaming delete from the point that we got into the Barclays. It was really fucking cool.
That's awesome, dude. That is so awesome.
Just let Mr. Meek Man get a hold of that.
Yeah. If you allow Mr. Meek Man to hear the delete chants, he will delete himself and eat his own insides until the mules fall down and fall in waste to my favorite leader, Matt Hardy. Bow down before the broken one. Delete! 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 I deleted that call. Great call, bro. Great call, bro. If you'd like to pledge your allegiance, simply tweet Great War! I don't fucking know. Did you see me jerking, like, spewing the milk out on my Raw review? Probably not, but it was pretty weird. Joe, were you going to show my video on Out of Nowhere? Oh, yeah, Sterling Hall did a cover, apparently, of Nakamura.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He's been up my ass all day about it. Let's see. Better be fucking good or we're going to come kill you.
Why don't we get fucking Matt Hardy to play the violin that Antonio Stradivari got him?
Oh, my God, that'd be great.
To play Nakamura's theme. Actually not that bad. That's pretty impressive.
It's pretty good.
How old is he?
He's 69. Hey, he's pretty damn good. That's really good. Sterling, I have no idea how old Sterling is. He's younger though. You gotta give it up for the camera work, too. Whoever was doing the camera for him, who was fucking panning and shit, that was great. That was so good. You can go.
That was pretty impressive.
Sterling, you should just tweet that at me again so I can retweet it.
Sterling, you should just tweet that to Nakamura.
Yeah.
See if he retweets it.
Too sexy for my ass. That was Sterling Hall, longtime listener of the show, and a great guy. And you can find him on Twitter at Sterling M Hall. Oh, he did tweet it at Shinsuke. In fact, I'm going to retweet it right now. Oh, he got lots of retweets for this. This is great. Good job, Sterling. He also retweeted your collection of T-shirts. They're right below that piano song.
Oh, yeah. Everybody listening, the Eva Marie T-shirt is now available officially as of tonight. There you go. Everybody could go drop a 20 and support and look good.
Sorry. I'm in a fucking annoying... I'm in a really annoying mood. Like, I'm really fucking obnoxious right now. Like, I am so... Like, I don't even want to do this show. I just want to fucking... Like, I literally want to take off my clothes and run around the room screaming, like, you know, the fucking Russians are coming.
Drinking by.
Russian people are awesome, by the way. You know, we have this big stigma here about Russians and shit. And America, and we gotta be scared. These fucking people are great. Plus the women. Have you seen what they do? Oh... I'm sorry. I thought it was Vince Russo. I'm sorry, bro. Have you seen these women, bro? Oh,
bro. Did you see the color of that belt, bro? Let me tell you something, bro. I love Vince Russo.
Let me tell you, we gotta get fucking Vince on the show again. Where is he?
You know how many comments I get a week saying that I'm the illegitimate son of fucking Keemstar and Vince Russo? I'm like, okay, yeah, I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah, I see that a lot. And now kayfabe is being called JD too. Like, it's weird. People think kayfabe looks a little bit like you.
Fucking people think kayfabe is me. People fucking bothering Joe. What? JD blocks me, man. Can you fucking talk to him, man?
Holy shit, dude. I get that every second. Now I know what the guys who... Remember the guys who used to be on my show? They used to be like, it's such a pain in the ass. Everyone asked me this and that about you. Will you answer them so I don't have to? And I'd be like, what are you talking about? Now I know. Now I know. Because holy shit, dude. They just... Every day, everybody fucking filled. Joe, I was kidding. Say like what I did with Road Dogg. Road Dogg, I was kidding. Tell Foley. It's the same thing. It's the noise you make when you realize you fucked up. Like, oops. I was just one guy told me that all he said was he disagrees with you. He thinks something like Finn Balor is better than Owens or something like that. And like he was like, and he wrote me a goddamn book. It was weird. And then he goes, any suggestions? And I said, yeah. I don't know. He's like, I don't know. So what do you is Raw going to step up its game this Monday or what? Because this isn't good.
Well, if Roman Reigns wins the title, no.
That's a great. Oh, that's right. There's someone will be the champion. You're right. This is going to be weird. This is going to get ugly. This is going to get real fucking ugly, bro.
Roman Reigns cannot win that title.
I feel like Seth is going to get it because
I feel like Rusev is going to fucking interfere and cost Roman Reigns. I think it's either going to be Seth or Kevin Owens. I would give it to Kevin Owens, but then again, how many faces on the fucking roster does Kevin Owens have to fight with if he's a champion?
That's a great point.
You know, same thing with Seth Rollins.
Dude, it's got to be Seth.
I would have gave it to Sami Zayn.
Really? You'd give the world title to Sami right now?
Well, it's not the world title.
Well, the Universal title at this point. Yeah, I mean,
I would have gave him the secondary title. Why not? At least he has fucking competition. You could put Sami Zayn against Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. You know.
I just feel like Sami Zayn should be the one chasing for the title. But what I will say is, if you wanted to replace the storylines you're about to just do with Finn Balor, the closest person is Sami Zayn because he's another like popular indie guy who does all the shit, and he's just up and coming. So I suppose that's.
I heard Samoa Joe's going to be on SmackDown. That'd be fucking great. Can you imagine the fucking matches we get out of Samoa Joe on SmackDown? AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, John Cena, Randy Orton.
They need him. I mean, and
that'd be fucking great.
Raw needs help too. I mean, Raw's fucked.
In fact, I'd move Cesaro over to SmackDown too. I'd have I told LeBar this when he's here this weekend. I'd have Sammy's. I would have Cesaro and Sheamus go 7, and they get so fucking frustrated with each other that the last match of that best of 7 is a loser leaves town match.
I mean,
Cesaro loses, he goes over to SmackDown.
They should have just done that anyway. I don't think they needed a best of 7. I thought that was dumb. They should have just had a fucking like 3 stages of hell match or something. Oh, by the way, here you go, JD. This is for you. I found this. This is for JD, everybody.
Disqualification, outside interference, nonsense. It never ends the way you want it to.
Hey, Jacob, what's up?
The winner to happen
Jacob.
Tonight. I know why.
This is my Raw review. Jacob! Jesus Christ. Is that the guy who fucking wanted me to take his call, who was fucking threatening to kill me on Facebook yesterday? Fucking he calling me a fucking scumbag for not taking his call. What do I do? Take your call right when the show starts, and you aren't there.
That looks the same as. Oh, give me a freaking break.
Then I get a donation.
Jaron always had timing.
Listen, I absolutely.
$5.55.
That is Jaron.
That's right.
At
Tonight,
the show.
when you donate $5.55, you get the crappy belt. The donation showing Eve Marie's tampon belt says it all. Only good thing was seeing Bailey's ass all up in your face. I'll tell you what, I'm pissed off tonight. Because I'm sick of the trolls. I'm sick of where is JD, Joe? Where is JD, Joe? Why did JD ban me, Joe? Why did JD ban me? Why did he ban me from Twitter? Why did he ban me from YouTube? Ah! Because he doesn't fucking like you. Deal with it. He doesn't like people. Unless they agree with him. I don't know. Stop asking me why. Shut the fuck up. Go ask him! Stalk him or something! Don't stalk me!
I told him to
100 messages from the same cocksucker on Facebook! A different blowjob on Facebook all day long.
Right there, I was getting short of breath.
Joe, why won't...
I was actually starting to feel like I was going to have a heart attack. I can't even... dude, I had people like direct messaging me on like during the show over and over again, different people. And I was like, and I just fucking snapped. And then I had one guy who was like, I have people that are like, if you don't take my call, I'm going to kill you. Like, okay, well, I just blocked you. Like, there's a million calls.
Then how many people came to you asking me, "Oh, Joe, where's JD SummerSlam review, man?"
Oh, I heard every second, yeah. And the thing that makes me mad is I literally tweeted out, JD is partying right now. I'm sure he'll do one later. And then people still asked me. And then even in my review, I mentioned it. You know, so it's like, it's weird. It's just the same thing happens to me all day on Twitter. I uploaded a video explaining what's going on with news story. And then all day on Twitter, Joe, did you read this? Joe, did you hear this? Are you subscribed to me? Because I made a video about this. Like, so all day you just get the same news. But I don't have a problem with that. I like the people who tell me what's going on. I hope they keep telling me. Because you know what? I can't tell you how many times somebody has broken the news to me and it's been early and I've been like, thanks for telling me, and then gone looked up the story and then made a video on it. So hey, fucking keep it coming.
I even tweeted out at like fucking 12:30. Guys, SummerSlam review's not going to be up because I'm partying with this guy, and it was a fucking selfie of me and Solomonster. That's all you fucking needed to know.
Yeah, I guess people just missed it, you know. But it was just like, oh, what the fuck is going on? What is this? Who's this person? Broken Chelsea fan? The fuck is this? At JD, at Joe, stop hating Natalia.
What?
Oh,
no, I don't hate Natalia.
Natalie Eve. It's Eva Marie that they're talking about.
No.
I just wrote no. I just wrote no. Oh, man. Well, they want that. Everybody wants everybody to agree with them. And if you don't agree with me, you should be thrown in jail. People are starting to get that mentality. I don't know if you noticed that. If you don't agree with our mentality or us or what we say, you should be thrown in jail or killed. Like, this is going on all over the country.
You can't win, dude. You can't win. I posted a positive Smackdown review because I really thoroughly enjoyed the show. People have like, oh, where's the negativity? Oh, there's nothing to be negative about. I enjoyed the show. And then when I'm negative, where's the positivity?
Yeah, everyone's just, and this is
it fucking sucked.
This is what WWE is dealing with. And as much as we criticize them, I do give them credit. I mean, they have to cater.
Suck NXT's cock.
Yeah,
I don't know, because it's a fucking good show.
Yeah, if it's good, it's good, man.
What about the people who thoroughly enjoy New Japan? Oh, what about the G1 Kenny Omega one, man? Yeah, everybody enjoyed it, right?
You know what? I meant to. You just pissed me off. I meant to talk about that the other night, like do a whole thing on G1, and I didn't do it. And I can distinctly remember people being like, "I can't wait to see what Joe says about the G1," and I had opinions on it, and I forgot now. But it was a great win for Kenny, to clear up anybody who was a G1 person. That was amazing for Kenny to win that way and that title. That was awesome, dude. It was great. I recommend you watch it if you haven't seen it. I only saw half of the match.
Is the commentating in Japanese?
The thing I saw was in Japanese. However, I know
if someone could get me Omega versus whoever he fought in the G1 finals with American commentary, I will watch.
there is American commentary. Hold on a second, because somebody we know.
Just tweet it to me. I'll fucking watch it tonight. I got no work tomorrow.
There definitely is.
And I might actually review it too on YouTube.
Yeah, maybe that. Oh, this is somebody fucking reviewing it, and they got 22 dislikes. Wow. No, I know where it is. Go on to Daily Motion. I guarantee you Daily Motion has it. Because you can put anything up on Daily Motion. They don't give a fuck about copyright.
You guys got to watch that CM Punk Evolution of Punk getting ready for his UFC. That shit was episode. I have 2 episodes already. Both are fucking awesome.
I watched part 1. I haven't seen part 2 yet.
Yeah, they uploaded it this morning.
Okay, here's the G1. Yeah, it's up on Daily Motion.
Maybe, hopefully Daily Motion is compatible with my Google Chromecast.
I'm on Daily Motion. JD, I'm telling you, this is the next place to go. You got to hop over there. I believe in my mind, in my heart, that at some point Daily Motion is going to rival, maybe not fully on rival YouTube, but it's going to be the next choice, because it's already starting to go that way. I can stream over there. I did a live stream for my patrons only. You can password protect a live stream. You can have pay-per-view events. And unlike YouTube, I believe when you could do, like, say we did a special pay-per-view event for $3.99 for people or something.
Yeah.
It would be we wouldn't do that because people donate so much we don't need to do that shit. But say you wanted to do it, you could not do a live one, but you can do a live one on Daily Motion, which is interesting. And just do, I don't know, it's the next place to go. I partner. They actually reached out to me and asked me to partner with them because they're in their infancy, right? So they're trying to sign big YouTubers. So they reached out
Daily
to
Motion is trying to sign big YouTubers?
They're just trying to get big YouTubers over to their website. And I'm not that big, but I mean that they've probably gone through so many people. They finally got to me and they were like, come check out Daily Motion and partner with us. I went over there, partnered with them. I mean, the problem is that the money isn't very good. It's like, you think YouTube's bad? I had a video with 2,000 views on Daily Motion. It made 7 cents. I made 7 cents on a 2,000 view video.
There's no ads over there, dude.
Right, they're not generating enough ads. So it's retarded, but they're getting there, and I think they will get there, and it's important to be prepared and be set up. And, of course, if YouTube, something happened, everybody knows they can find me on my website, joecroningshow.com. Something happened to JD, we got my channel. I mean, we're going to end up going to websites if something happens. YouTube fucking goes to hell. It's the zombie apocalypse plan. But I'm sure you get partnered in a second because you have 60,000 subs. They asked you about your fucking YouTube. Anyway, we just went off on a fucking weird YouTube thing that people don't care about, I'm sure. Let's take more phone calls. 21 something or other.
Hey, Joe. How you doing tonight, man?
216. How you doing, man?
Good. This is Matt from Youngstown. Been a long time since I called into your show, Joe, so thanks for taking my call. And a couple things I just wanted to comment that you guys were talking about earlier this evening. Number one, the big argument between Miz and Daniel Bryan. Now, obviously, I think that was obviously a work shoot. But I've watched it back a couple of times tonight, and I think Renee Young got punked out, man. You guys, here's the deal. I was watching her reaction and the way she tried to jump into it. And there's ways you can tell when somebody's like acting angry, when they're legitimately angry. And it looked like Renee Young was like straight up pissed. She figured the show was getting out of control. And I think she probably found out, what was going on after the fact. But I think they kind of pulling over on her. The only sad thing is, this whole thing with Miz and Daniel Bryan isn't going to lead anywhere because obviously Daniel Bryan's not going to get back in a ring. So I don't know what the payoff of this is going to be. But still, it was interesting. So.
Well, I mean, you could have Daniel Bryan.
The less people know, the better it's going to come off. Renee Young probably wasn't in the know. Whoever was just part of that, the like Bryan, Miz, and Maurice, and fucking, I'm sure Vince and Triple H and all them people. That's all they needed to know.
Exactly. Yeah, and like I said, you could see Renee Young kind of had that deer in the headlights look like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
Trying to get things under control.
What is your opinion? But what is your opinion on Cesaro doing the same thing?
Well, again, like you guys are saying, they're obviously starting to do more of it to try and put more eyes on the product.
But I mean, was Renee Young? Do you think Renee Young was in the know when Cesaro was going?
No, that was JoJo. JoJo interviewed Cesaro. She didn't know what the fuck was going on.
This was on the backstage. It was Renee Young and Booker T, and Cesaro came to the stage during the pre-show. And they
I'm talking about the fucking the rant they went on as he got drafted to SmackDown the day of the draft.
No, this was a different thing I'm talking about.
I didn't watch that one.
This was just like the Miz. So they asked him tell us about what you know about the rivalry between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And then Cesaro just started ranting about how he should be on the show. And, when I work so hard, whatever, I should be out there. And, people don't understand, and then I get hurt, and then I keep wrestling, and they won't put me out there. And Renee Young was like, oh, that's a nice shirt you have on or something like that. And he was like, yeah, thank you.
I think with Renee Young, I think they kind of consider her on a need and no basis. So they probably just feed her just enough information, but don't give her the full story. Because, again, if she's obviously getting, giving these kind of reactions, which like I said, I'm pretty sure it was for real. That wasn't an act on her part.
That would be
go over better with the viewing audience.
The other thing too is Booker T didn't know either, because then Booker, or unless this was a work too, because then Booker T was like, "Hey man, but no," he like whispered it and leaned over and was like, "No backstage politicking, no backstage politics." And
yeah, exactly. So there may have been a situation where they figured, okay, let's not tell everybody on the set what's going on because we want this to look as legit as possible.
But wouldn't it be funny if Vince was in the microphone in Renee's head? So he goes out and says, "Hey, fucking, Cesaro, start being grumpy about how you should be wrestling and say whatever you want and just go off and say all this stuff." And then when it starts happening, he gets in Renee's ear and it's like, stop him from talking about this or move on, you know. And then she's freaking out, you know what I mean? And he's working everybody.
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah, you know, maybe she was even prodded to, you know, thinking, you know, this is getting out of control. I need to rein this in. And again, that just looks better, you know, to the viewer because then it looks like we're watching, you know, real stuff going on here and not kayfabe. So
I still believe everybody knew and it was all worked out. But that's so, you know, I will say that Renee's act. What Renee did with the MIZ one versus the Cesaro one, she was like more believable during the MIZ one. During the Cesaro one, she was...
and not to take anything away from Renee Young, but I don't think she's that good of an actress that she could play at that piss. Because like I said, you just see in her eyes, her body language, she felt like this thing was getting way out of control, and you know she needed to get this back end done and even keel. But again, I think she was left out of the cold. And again, I'm sure after it was over, they said, "Oh yeah, it was just a shoot, or it was just a work, and we were doing that. And we just wanted to look good." But anyway, so the other thing I wanted to talk about tonight, guys, is all this stuff about the Universal belt and everybody up in arms. And I'll be honest, I agree with you guys and most of the fans that this Universal Championship is not that good. Look, it's actually kind of bland and boring, but I don't think it's the most horrible belt we've ever seen. Because guys, we've seen worse belts. You need to remind you of that goddamn spinner belt we had to look at for years with John Cena.
Yeah, it was awful.
I mean, let me put it this way. Where the hell was all this righteous indignation when that piece of shit was being trotted out weekly, you know?
Well, everybody seemed to
So
like
I'm
it.
just saying, you know, obviously the Universal belt is not very creative or very eye-catching, but there's been worse-looking belts, so...
Yeah. What?
Yeah, you know, and even feel like, you know, I'm an old-school fan. I mean, I started watching in, like, 1981, and I used to read, like, all the wrestling magazines, like, all the different territories. And, like, for example, like, the AWA belt way back in the day when people, like, Vern Gagne and Nick Bockley were wearing it, that was kind of, you know, real garish. I mean, it was oversized. It looks like something you freaking Wayne Newton wearing in goddamn Las Vegas as opposed to a championship belt. So, you know, I understand everybody's point of view that this Universal title should look really sharp and cutting edge, and it's just blah, you know, from a graphic design standpoint. You know, it's like
very simple.
Something you wouldn't really look at
It's
twice.
just
But,
basic. It's very simple and basic.
yeah, and again, you know, that was the thing too. Like when I was watching SummerSlam Sunday Night Man build it, and you kept calling it the Universal title. I mean, in my mind, I would think, well, why wouldn't you like maybe put like the WWE logo, like a Starscape, something cool with comets, shooting stars, and like make it look really snazzy, you know, and not just slap it on a goddamn red background and leave it at that. I mean, that's bullshit. That's like fifth grade art class work, you know.
It is. It's like it was like fucking designed by a goddamn fifth grader or something like that, dude. 216, man. Thank you for the call, dude. Call up again. Good stuff. Good shit. JD, what are you doing? What are you eating, Doritos?
I went to go some Doritos.
Some purple ones. Is that the next belt is going to be purple? You have purple Doritos.
No, this is the call of the Cruiserweight Championship right here.
There's the Cruiserweight title. You're right. There it is. Get your fucking memes ready, y'all. Y'all? What the fuck was that? Oh, nobody saw it because I had your video off. Fuck. Hold it up again, JD, and say Cruiserweight Championship.
Cruiserweight Championship right here, sponsored by Sweet Chili Doritos.
Taste the cartoon. 917, you're on Out of Nowhere, episode 40. We should have had a bigger thing for our 40th show.
From Concord, California, comes the most stylish,
Delete. Delete.
Whorish. Whore in all the land. She's suspended.
Eva. Marie.
Oh, man. No, I remember we talked about that. There's something wrong with me. I'm in a weird mood tonight. I'm in a weird mood. Are you in a weird mood?
I'm good. I don't know about weird, but I'm good.
I'm in a just fucking weird mood. I want people to talk to me. I don't want to talk to anybody. You talk to me. Matt, what's up?
Yo, what's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Doing all right. I'm starting to get a little bit tired, though. Long
Yeah.
day at work, you know.
Yeah, hey, don't feel bad about the Mick Foley thing, man. I grew up loving Shawn Michaels more than anything, and he blocked me from Facebook, so don't feel bad.
Listen, I've never met Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is my favorite wrestler of all
Why the hell did he
time.
block you on Facebook?
Because he's
He
probably
blocked
a
me on
douche.
Facebook. He was hunting. I'm a big hunter, and he was hunting deer.
You called him a murderer.
And I know, because I hunt too. And I told him, I was like, damn, bro, I was like, you ain't really that hot of a shot. And I guess he took it offensive, and he blocked me.
Well, why do we all like people, but then we say negative things to them? Like, it's the funniest thing. Like, I like this guy, and then you're like, hey, dude, I guess your dick ain't that big, huh? And then you get blocked, and then you're like, oh, what are you doing? You're my hero. Like, what the fuck? You know, to him, you're like shitting on him. Well, you know what I mean? Same thing. I mean, I do the same thing. But the difference between me is I'm literally a reviewer of wrestling. So, like, I have, like, technically we're critics. We're fucking critics of wrestling. And we're anybody can be a critic, but I mean, we're critiquing wrestling. We're not like just saying randomly like, "Hey, Road Dogg," you know, or "Hey, you know, hey, what's up, Triple H? You look like a cunt." You know, I could see if you'd block me then, you know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. You know, who cares? I have a real bad feeling that Shawn Michaels is a nasty brother. You know,
Yeah.
I've never wanted to meet him because I knew that my dreams would be ruined. I knew that if I ever met Shawn Michaels, I would be like, oh, man. I would look at things a whole different way. So I don't want to meet him. I do, but I don't want to because I'm afraid, you know. But
I mean, if the stories are true about him, dude, I mean, I know he's better
Shit
now,
bomb.
but I know I wouldn't want to meet him in '96. That's for sure.
well, he might have been cool to you. I mean, he was like, I don't know, he was kind of cool. Lemon said donated $5 and became a $5 shit bum. After the MIZ promo, where do you guys think he goes from here? In my opinion, before JD gives his, because fuck it, I think Daniel Bryan's going to call him out and then call out the person challenging him for the title on SmackDown next week. That would be where they should go. In fact, I believe the show should start with Daniel Bryan getting in the ring and saying, you know, you thought, you know, Miz, you tried to make, you know, you stepped over the line. So tonight you're going to defend. You wanted the IC title on SmackDown. Well, you got it because tonight you're defending it in a triple threat or some fucking thing like that. Not that I like triple threats, but, you know, just something to be like, kind of like, you know, Daniel's a dick, you know?
They should book him against Apollo Crews on Tuesday.
Hey.
But he already beat him.
Give it a hell yeah!
Who's he going to go against? Kalisto?
Let's see what that says. What's up, guys? JD, what did you think of the first 2 episodes of The Evolution of CM Punk? All right, we'll talk about The Evolution of CM Punk in 1 second. Joe from Des Moines, what's up, Joe? I saw the first episode. But no, I think that there's got to be somebody. Who else is on the roster? I can't think of the rosters anymore.
Corbin?
Put it up in fucking Baron Corbin. You can defend it against Baron Corbin. Or say he's got to beat 2 men in a row. And put him up against... No, don't put him against Corbin because...
Give it a hell yeah!
It should be somebody who wrestles like Daniel Bryan because Daniel Bryan would do that, right?
Yep.
Great show tonight, guys, but I'm out for the evening. Got to go to bed, take a dump. Well, maybe I better do that in reverse order. Have a good night, guys. Subscribe, says Big Slow. Thank you, Big Slow, for the donation. I appreciate that. We love you. I loved the first episode of the Punk thing. It made me just want to keep watching. I don't think it was like amazingly epic, but I just wanted to keep watching. Give me the next one. So anyway, thought the first one was great. I loved it, and I wanted more. JD, you got more because you saw episode 2. What does JD from New York think about this show?
I'm very intrigued about how he's coming along. You know, about how he's they threw him right into the fucking the prelims just to fucking fight someone who had all this much more experience than him in episode 1.
Didn't that look dangerous to you? Didn't it look like
Yeah.
that? I mean, that guy could have probably broken his arm.
Yeah.
He had him at one point where I don't believe that he couldn't have broken his arm if he didn't want to.
I also like the fact that CM Punk, you know, a lot of people say he's a dick in real life. I don't think so. I just think he wants his privacy because he is you know, living in Chicago and he's a well-known fucking figure there. He just wants his privacy.
Well, it's another instance of, you know, stepping over the line. I mean, listen, CM Punk blocked me, but I made a fucking video about, you know, a promo. I cut a promo on him that wasn't real. I was saying that I was going to come after him and I could beat him in a fight and I was going to take, you know, his girl You know, I mean, it was so. But the reason why he blocked me is because I retweeted his wedding photo. So
I remember that.
He was pissed about anybody who touched it because anybody has anything to do with this is getting. So whatever, you know that
AJ
happens.
still looks good too.
Oh, of course she did. What the hell, dude? She's what is she doing, dude? She's not even real. What is she doing? Why did she quit WWE just to stay at home and just do it all day? I don't know.
She don't need it.
I guess not. I mean, I thought that was the dream, but I guess not.
Shit bum.
A lemon with a $5 shit bum donation. What does this say? Let me see. Would you guys be okay with Ziggler getting the IC belt since he is out of the title picture? Great point, Lemon. There you go, Lemon. Have Dolph Ziggler come out to take on the Miz. They would have to be a stipulation though, like a ladder match. I would like a ladder match. I think
Ziggler's going to be in the main event scene for a little bit. You know, he's going to be floating around there, but not directly, like for the title.
Don't you think they're going to end up adding him to this match anyway? Maybe.
I hope not.
I have a bad feeling they're going to do it. Monica, what's up?
Hello, gentlemen. How are you tonight?
Hello, Monica.
Hello.
Hey, Monica, want to be in our commercial?
No.
Good answer. Hey, Matt, want to be in our commercial?
Hell yeah. Can I drink whiskey straight though until I pass out and puke everywhere?
Yeah, you'll be in the background puking while you're drinking whiskey. We'll be drinking bi while we, have bisexual sex. So yeah, what's up, Monica?
Nothing. I was wanting to get your guys' opinion. What do you think about Reigns being in the title picture pretty much ever since he came back from his suspension? Because he's pretty much main evented Raw almost every week. Well, and, they've made the United States Championship look amazing compared to, what Balor and Rollins were doing.
They made it look amazing, and then they didn't even use it.
Yeah, it's kind of like the punishment he had was literally his vacation. But he came back and he's still main eventing in spots where Rollins and Balor should have been on Monday Night Raw.
Well, the reason why they put Roman Reigns in the main event is because the ratings for Monday Night Raw were slipping and going down, and that was because of people's lack of interest with the storytelling that was going on. Everybody blamed it on Rollins and Balor, which was not the case. It's the creative writing that fucking sucks on Raw, and people just don't have any interest. They don't keep you interested in watching the show week after week after week.
Championship. That looks the same as. Oh, give me a freaking break.
So they put Roman Reigns in there because they wanted to see if he could boost the ratings in a main event, and it still didn't.
If you want great chips, try the Lay's Szechuan chicken or the tikka masala. Thank you, Sean's Views Corpse.
I like these Cruiserweight chips.
The Cruiserweight chips. Now, you got that right, JD. It's absolutely right. The WWE, I believe that they believe that it's all about who's the top guy. Like, is it Reigns or is it this guy? No, it has nothing to do with the wrestlers. It has nothing to do with AJ. It has nothing to do with any of that. It has to do with the writing. Okay, you don't...
Joe, what's your favorite television show?
Right now?
Yeah. What's your favorite television show?
Besides, like, wrestling or, like,
besides
anything?
wrestling. No, wrestling excluded.
Honestly, I don't watch anything. Game of Thrones, I guess.
Okay. Monica, what's your favorite television show?
Of, like, all time or, like, right now?
Well, like right now.
Oh, we'll do House of Cards on Netflix.
Okay. So you guys watch Game of Thrones and House of Cards, respectively. Every episode that you guys watch, and you sit down at night, and you're watching, and the end of the episode comes. How do you feel when the episode ends?
Angry.
I want more.
I want more.
Oh, exactly. See, Monica said it. She wants more.
Well, I'm angry because I want more.
So when we watch Monday Night Raw, how do we feel?
You want more.
You want to go to bed.
When you watch Monday Night Raw at the end of the show, you want more?
Well, if it's good, you want more. Like that.
Yeah, exactly. When it sucks, how do you feel? You feel depressed, and you feel fucking alone, and you want to fucking...
I actually feel excited because I look for both of your... I know. I look for... No, why would you want to do that?
That's so funny.
Well, my point is, when you guys watch your favorite television show and the end of the episode ends, you want you want next week to come as fast as it can.
Yeah.
We never feel that way with Monday Night Raw.
Here's what it is, JD. If somebody offered you, if somebody all of a sudden, if something came up on the TV screen that said, hey guys, you could actually watch next week's episode right now for $50. I guarantee you, I push the button and pay $50 to watch the next episode of something like that. I'm not even joking because I can't wait. Fuck this. I want to watch it. But when I watch WWE for 3 hours and it sucks, if they came up and said, you want for $50, you want to watch next week's episode?
Fuck no.
The fuck no. I'm out of here. So it's exactly what's happened. They don't have a Hulk Hogan. They don't have a Daniel Bryan. They don't have a Stone Cold. They don't have a The Rock. But what you could have is at least good writing and good storylines, and they don't have that.
See, at the end of SmackDown last night, I wanted more SmackDown.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I didn't because, number one, I can't wait to see what happens next week. And number two, I don't want to overload with all the wrestling we got this week. But the 2-hour format is so great for SmackDown, and it's really coming through. And the fact that their storytelling is simple, and it reminds me a little bit of NXT, they want you to watch next week. And that's exactly what they did with multiple storylines next week. Heath Slater, Randy Orton, AJ Styles beating Dolph Ziggler and getting his title shot, confronting Dean Ambrose. There's a lot of multiple things going on there that make you want to watch. Raw doesn't have any of that. I don't know.
Anything else, Monica?
No, that's it.
All right.
Universal Championship.
I don't want it to be.
Oh, that looks the same as. Oh, give me a freaking break.
Hey, Joe and JD, I saw this on WWE subreddit. Who is right, Daniel Bryan or Miz? It's probably obvious, but just wanted an opinion. JD, can you do a Goon voice about the commentary team? Brother Cronin, loving Out of Nowhere tonight. Have a good night, guys. Says Breaking Oz 96. What's up, Breaking Oz?
Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. Who the fuck wants to see that?
I think he was talking about who was right or something. And
oh, nobody was right. Everybody was right. Everybody involved in that storyline was right.
Yeah, the whole damn thing was right. Exactly. I got blocked by Mauro Ranallo. Says nay.
Wow.
That sucks.
Damn.
Mauro Ranallo. I don't think he blocked me yet. He follows me.
What did you say to him?
Yeah, what'd you tell him? He looked like to queef himself?
Monica, did you enjoy SummerSlam?
I hung up on Monica.
Did you? I heard her laughing.
See, there's something...
No, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it.
Dude, there's something wrong with Skype because... Monica, you still here?
This is Matt.
Oh, Matt's here.
Oh, okay.
But it says there's... Okay, all right.
Matt, Monica, whatever.
All right, Matt, I love you. Thank you for supporting on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Support JD on patreon.com/JD from NY206 and patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Follow us on Twitter at JD from NY206 and at Joe Cronin Show on Twitter as well. I really, that's it. I'm out.
Universal Championship. Oh, that looks the same as. Oh, give me a freaking break.
How do you guys feel about Heath Slater's role on TV, his tag team run with Rhino? Great idea. Thank you for donating the 555 Cerebral Sue to mention that. We haven't talked about that at all. Dude, Heath Slater was over on SmackDown.
Oh, yeah. And he's getting more over as the week goes on.
I never thought I would say Heath Slater over. But I feel like somebody always knew that he was going to do this eventually, right? Because he's been there for so damn long. They didn't want to get rid of him. Like, why did he never got, nobody ever got, they never said, like, let's get rid of Heath Slater.
You know, there's only 7 teams announced for that tournament, right? Who do you think the 8th team is going to be? Think it's going to be Dudley's?
What? They just retired.
I know, but everybody's saying it's a work.
$100. It's donation time, motherfuck boy.
JD, awesome job with the SummerSlam review. Definitely worth the wait. You, Joe, and Justin are the best.
Hey, thanks, Walter. Where's my fucking commendment for my SummerSlam? What the hell?
He said you, Joe, and Justin are the best.
I'll kill myself. You know, I'm going to start...
Yeah, that fucking asshole, Justin Bailey. I know you're watching, you fucking clown.
Yeah, he talks some mad shit on his show. I thought I talked shit about you on mine. Like, he talks some crazy shit about everybody. And then he says we're friends. What the fuck he's bear?
Grow a real mustache, motherfucker.
Yeah, you pussy. Although I can't talk because I can't grow shit, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I think, that's what it is, JD. The less hair you can grow, the bigger douchebag you are.
Uh-huh.
That's what it is, because I can't grow shit. I'm the biggest douchebag of all of us. How many times have I thrown you under the fucking bus? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
A lot. I've thrown JD under the bus a lot. Fucking ranting on my channel. He blocks everyone. What the fuck? JD doesn't say shit like this about me.
The eighth team is actually Joe and I. We're competing for the tag team championships.
Right. We're gonna be there. If we were there, like, people wouldn't know who we are, but we kick some ass. 929, what's up? 929, what's up? You're on Outta Nowhere Live.
Hello.
Hello.
I just wanted to talk about my ideas for what to do with Ziggler for SummerSlam.
¿Cómo está ustedes? All right, okay, cool. Bring it on.
I thought you could have Ziggler go against Apollo Crews. You have Ziggler come out on SmackDown and like pretty much show his frustrations about how he lost to AJ Styles, how he lost to Dean at SummerSlam, and you pretty much have him show his frustrations. And then I don't know why you would have Apollo Crews come out, but you have Apollo Crews come out and pretty much tell him chill the fuck down, and then Ziggler just super kicks him out of nowhere, and you could start a feud like that. And then on SmackDown on the same night, you could have Baron Corbin versus Kalisto for the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental Championship.
JD, I stopped listening. What do you think?
I stopped listening too. I don't want Ziggler. I don't want Ziggler for the IC title at all. It's been there. It's been there, done that. I mean, it's like,
What do you think about Apollo Crews versus Ziggler?
I wouldn't mind seeing it. I think both of them would do very well together.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It would be a good match to fill time for a 3-hour pay-per-view, because I don't know how they're going to fill all that time.
Yeah, I mean, they got to do something. This is really weird.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do.
I still don't understand how the whole fucking thing is working right now. I just literally have not even thought about it, to be honest, bizarrely. But you know what I mean? I'm excited because, Raw was bad, SmackDown was good, and tomorrow night TNA has the chance to, but will TNA be better than SmackDown? That'll be a very interesting thing to see.
Well, what's going on with TNA tomorrow? What they got up there?
It's just going to be good. I mean, fucking. Oh, by the way, Walter, thanks for the $100, dude. That was sick. As always, Walter always fucking dropping $100 bills. Fucking amazing motherfucker. No, it's just going to be, dude, the continued storyline of everybody. What's Bobby Lashley? What's going to happen with him with all the belts? Fucking he's changing the belts around. He's being hostile. Billy
I do not
Corgan's
like the
put
rules for that new belt. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't even know what the rules are. Oh, the fucking the judges and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Yeah, it's weird. That's the first thing that TNA's done that I've been like, what? What the fuck is this? Because
yeah, that's ridiculous.
It seems like you should be doing that for every belt then, but I don't want to have it done for any belt. So
that's like UFC rules in fucking in wrestling. That's got to be separated.
I don't like that at all either. I don't like that. I don't know what they're thinking. We'll see what it looks like. It's been done before in the NWA in places, but I think. But fucking, I don't know, dude. That's a really weird deal. Let me take I don't know why the hell Monica's calling back, but she's calling back. So there's got to be something.
She said she got deleted.
You've been deleted. Give me your deletion card. What's up, Monica?
Joe, Skype deleted me.
What do you mean? What? Because I hung up? Because when I hung up on you?
Oh, did you hang up on me? Because I heard a donation, and then as soon as the donation came in, I was gone.
You were deleted.
So
You've been deleted.
I was deleted. I know.
Delete.
Delete.
I will delete all the non-believers and the brother Neros.
Delete!
Oh my god, man. What's up? You got something else? Monica?
Oh, no. I wanted to congratulate you on your 40th episode. I hope you guys do something big for 50.
Yeah, we didn't do anything for this one. We'll probably get like a wrestler on or something soon. Actually, maybe we should have had Hardy on for this one. No, maybe we'll do something. We'll figure it out. I'm going to reach out to a couple people. We'll get somebody crazy to come on out of nowhere. Maybe next one. I don't know. I'll work on it. We'll get something going on.
All right, sounds good.
The Matt Hardy's supposed to join us one of these weeks coming up, so we'll see.
I was asking
That'd be
Monica. I
amazing.
thought you were still on the line. Did you enjoy SummerSlam?
Oh. I was enjoying it up until I believe it was the Ambrose Ziggler match, and then after that, I felt it just dragged, and I kind of became really just not interested from that match on, and then that was about it. I mean, it was okay. It was better than WrestleMania.
Oh, I can't even tell. I can't even tell you which one was better. I think both were awful. That's just me, though.
I couldn't handle WrestleMania. Just the whole night dragged for me. It was awful.
Wow. Well, even when it started when AJ lost, that was the first thing where I was like, what? But even the match, like why Jericho and AJ had a better match before at the pay-per-view before. So then it was like not only they have the match wasn't as good, but then Jericho beat AJ. And it was just like bizarre. All right, Monica. I love you.
All right. I love you too. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
All right, good night, Monica. Dude, look at this. Bobby Roode's Glorious Domination tops iTunes charts, surpasses 1 million YouTube views.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Is that Matt Hardy's theme? No.
Delete. Delete me. Delete me. Delete everything. Delete everyone. Delete. Delete.
Sorry, I'm working on a song called Delete. I don't know. It's a new song. It's gonna be if I actually spent time and did something like that, sent it to Matt Hardy. Here's your new song, fucking delete, delete. Oh my God, broken Matt Hardy.
Is Jeff Hardy really broken now?
Meek Man. Yeah. Now Jeff is broken. Yes. Now there's something wrong with him.
Is he gonna have an accent too?
I haven't heard him yet, so maybe this week we'll hear him.
It's pretty interesting.
Somebody goes, when JD looks like he wants to delete himself.
I do. Fake ass twat. I do want to delete myself. I want to delete myself from existence. Just like Sean's view.
Joe's singing makes JD want to delete himself.
Monday Night Raw makes me want to delete myself every Monday.
JD changes subject. My ears have been deleted. Ciampa, Gargano, Bobby Roode form a faction.
No.
Interesting. I can't wait to watch TNA. Fucking now I'm pumped up for TNA. Meek Man. Are we ready to all tweet Dixie Carter like maniacs tomorrow? Because it's gonna happen. We're gonna fucking tweet her until she fucking has a baby. It's gonna be unbelievable. I gotta get out of here. I don't know where episode number 40. I gotta get the fuck out of here. JD probably stayed here all night. Nah, he's gonna go to bed. He's tired. Everybody's tired. We're fucking tired. Fucking jobs and shit. The fuck is that? Thank you guys so much for watching. Let us rest, please, in peace. Hit us up on Twitter. JD, anything you want to plug?
Yeah, the t-shirts are now available, guys. Eva Marie, Barbershop Window. They are available now, and I will have my 2K17 King of the Ring finals tomorrow. Make sure you tune into that. It's going to be AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn, the cheater.
The cheater. The cheater. All right, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for the TNA review live on my channel. And also want to remind you that Friday in Brockton, Massachusetts, this Friday. It's going to be unbelievable. Kevin Nash is going to be there. I will be there. Gangrel will be there. The Innovator of Violence, Tommy Dreamer, Spike Dudley, a TLC match for the world title. Don't miss Top Rope Promotions in Brockton, Massachusetts this Friday, August 26th. You can get tickets now or just show up. It's at a baseball field, so there's going to be seats available, but it's also, there's going to be thousands of people. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be out of fucking control. JD, are you going?
Possibly.
Universal Championship.
There's a donation.
Oh, that looks the same as. Oh, give me a freaking break.
You guys, thoughts on having the Miz do an open challenge thing for his title on SmackDown out of frustration to try to show that he's a legit champ? That sounds like an okay idea. I'm up for that. But did you hear what JD said? Friday, he might be there, so you could see me and JD in Brockton. If he's not there, it's okay. I got a dummy. I'm bringing a dummy, a picture of JD with me, just in case. And I'm going to carry it around with me. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to print out a photo of him, and I'm going to carry it around the whole event with me. And Leah might go. Leah might go. You can try to abduct my wife. Friday night, it's going to be a party. Don't miss it if you can get there. Connecticut, New York, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, you can all get there. Brockton, Massachusetts. Don't stay in Brockton, though. If you're going to stay overnight, get a hotel somewhere else. You can come party with me. Fuck it. Come party with me. What? Huh? 6 p.m. Friday night. Goodbye. McMahon.